deposition of Dr. Whoops.
All right. That's
No,
okay.
you're fine. All right. This will be the deposition of Dr. Stefan Adair in the case Susan Tarrant versus Stefan Adair. The deposition is being taken pursuant to notice and agreement for all purposes allowed under the Civil Practice Act, including use at trial. Madam Court Reporter, if you would please swear in the witness.
Dr. Adair, if you would, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth in this matter pending before us on the 23rd of August, 2021?
I do.
Okay, Matt, witness is sworn.
All right, thank you. Good evening, Dr. Adair. My name is Matt Kahn. I represent the plaintiff, Susan Tarrant, in this case. If you will, will you please just state your full name for the record?
Stefan Rene Adair.
And Dr. Adair, where are you today?
Southern California.
Okay. So Dr. Adair, before we get into sort of the standard questions, I want to see if you agree with a series of statements, and we'll cover each of these in greater detail, as we go further into this, but I just want to see where you stand on a few things. Do you agree that on August 9th, 2019, you owned the home located at 1149 Pine Grove Avenue, Brookhaven, Georgia, 30319?
Yes.
Do you agree that on August 9th, 2019, you owned a Chihuahua mix named Bunny?
I believe she's a border terrier.
So border terrier named Bunny?
Correct.
Okay. Do you agree that on August 9th, 2019, Bunny bit Susan Tarrant in your home?
I did not witness that.
So you disagree with that statement?
I neither agree nor disagree. I didn't witness it.
Do you agree that on August 9th, 2019, Bunny broke Miss Tarrant's skin?
Again, I did not witness that.
You did not witness it, but do you agree that on August 9th, 2019, Bunny broke Miss Tarrant's skin?
I can't say.
Do you agree that you helped Miss Tarrant clean an open wound?
I helped Miss Tarrant clean what looked to be a scratch on her leg, yes.
Do you agree that you helped Miss Tarrant dress her wound?
Yes, a very rudimentary dressing.
And do you agree that Miss Tarrant did not provoke Bunny in any way?
I have no idea.
So you don't know one way or the other?
Correct.
Do you agree that Miss Tarrant did not antagonize Bunny in any way?
Again, I have no idea.
Do you agree that Miss Tarrant did not try to pet Bunny?
Once again, I don't know. I was out of the room when this allegedly occurred.
Okay. As a medical doctor, do you agree that some animals can spread infection or disease to humans?
They can.
Object to form.
As a medical doctor, do you agree that dogs can spread infection or disease to humans?
Object to
can.
form. He's not testifying as a medical doctor here. He's just a defendant.
Sure. And I'm asking this defendant as a medical doctor whether he agrees with that statement. So, sir, if you wouldn't mind.
I understand, Matt, but my point is he's not actually testifying in his capacity as a medical doctor. I understand your question.
Your objection is noted. I'd appreciate if you just let me take this deposition. So, sir,
no, I'm going to get, hey, Matt, hold on a second. I'm going to object to form, and if I need to put something, I'm going to do it. We can be polite
you're not
with each other.
speaking. Objections are not allowed, and you're coaching your witness. You've objected to form. You've preserved your objection. So I don't understand why you're talking right now, sir.
Because I'm allowed to, Matt. Hold on, and also don't interrupt me when I'm speaking. We're going to put this on the record properly. I'm trying to be polite with you. I put my objection on the record. Sometimes I might have to say something. That's all. Thank you, Matt. Now you may proceed.
Sir, as a medical doctor, do you agree that dogs can spread infection or disease to humans?
Same objection.
Not sure what I'm supposed to say with that.
Well, do you agree or do you disagree with that statement?
Am I testifying as a surgeon or as an individual?
You're testifying as to your personal knowledge.
It's possible.
Do you agree that before August 9th, 2019, Bunny had acted aggressively toward another animal on at least one occasion?
No,
Do you agree that Bunny had behaved aggressively towards a person at least one time before August 9th, 2019?
not to my knowledge.
Do you agree that Bunny has bit you before?
Bit me before?
Yes, sir.
Not to my knowledge.
What do you mean, not to your knowledge?
You're asking me. I'm not aware of her biting me.
Do you agree that Bunny has bitten strangers before?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you accept responsibility for Susan Tarrant's injuries?
I'm not clear on what her injury was caused by.
Okay. So, sir, if you wouldn't mind just telling me how you met Miss Tarrant.
We met online and arranged a meeting.
And will you walk me through what happened on the night Miss Tarrant came over to your house on August 9th, 2019?
Okay. She came into my house. We had a glass of wine. I went to the bathroom, came back, and she told me the dog had done something to her. That's what happened.
What did she tell you that the dog had done to her?
Either bitten or scratched her. I don't really recall. But I looked at the leg, and it was strange that underneath very thick jeans, which did not appear damaged to me, there was a scratch on her leg.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you really quickly, if you'll give me just a second. Can you see plaintiff's exhibit 1.1 on your screen?
It's a little low. Okay.
Yeah, do you see the circular puncture wounds in plaintiff's exhibit 1.1?
I can't tell if that's a puncture wound or a scratch.
You see the circular wound, though. There are several of them on plaintiff's exhibit 1.1.
I see some areas of desquamation, which is loss of superficial skin. That's all I can see.
Okay. Do you recognize plaintiff's exhibit 1.1 as a photo of Miss Tarrant's wound that Bunny caused?
No, this was 2 years ago. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, let me share another exhibit with you. Can you see plaintiff's exhibit 4 on your screen?
Okay.
Now, do you see in plaintiff's exhibit 4 where it says, quote, "Let me phone you in some Cipro, send me your info," end quote?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
I see it. Yes.
Sir, and did you sent that to Miss Tarrant, didn't you?
I don't recall. I don't have that text.
Do you see the picture Miss Tarrant sent you below that of the picture that we just looked at? Plaintiff's exhibit 1.1.
Why is there no phone number attached with this text?
Sir, do you see that picture?
Yes, I see the picture. Mm-hmm.
Can you see plaintiff's exhibit 2 on your screen, sir?
Yes, I do.
Did you give Miss Tarrant the bottle of ciprofloxacin shown in plaintiff's exhibit 2?
I don't recall. What I do recall, when I did the first aid, in my drawer in my kitchen, I keep antibiotics. She did tell me at some point the following week that she had a personal physician who was treating her with antibiotics as well.
Sir, do you see the name on this prescription?
Yes.
That's your name, right?
That's my name. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what is ciprofloxacin?
Ciprofloxacin is a antibiotic.
Okay, and you told Miss Tarrant that she should take the Cipro, didn't you?
I honestly don't recall. I do recall she had a physician treating her when I spoke to her later that week. It's possible I gave her some antibiotics.
Can you see Plaintiff's Exhibit 6 on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see where Miss Tarrant texted you, quote, hopefully Cipro not needed long, heavy duty med, end quote?
Mm-hmm.
And do you see where you texted Miss Tarrant, quote, true, just take for the next 3 to 5 days unless you get side effects, end quote?
Yeah. I know it's a standard antibiotic for alleged bites and dog injuries.
Sir, can you see Plaintiff's Exhibit 30.1 on your screen?
Yes.
Now, is Plaintiff's Exhibit 30.1 a picture of Bunny?
The brown dog, yes.
And do you still have Bunny as a pet?
I do.
Where's Bunny right now?
Outside.
Okay. Isn't it true that Bunny had aggression issues before she bit Miss Tarrant?
Not that I'm aware of.
Isn't it true that Bunny bit you before she bit Miss Tarrant?
Objective form. You can still answer.
Sorry?
Isn't it true that
Still
Bunny
answer.
Isn't it true that Bunny bit you before she bit Miss Tarrant?
I'm not aware of that dog ever biting me.
Isn't it true that Bunny bit other people before she bit Miss Tarrant?
I'm not aware of
Objective
that.
form.
Can you see Plaintiff's Exhibit 3.1 on your screen, or at least part of it?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay. Do you see up at the top left-hand corner where it says client Stefan Adair and patient Bunny?
Yes.
And do you see the yellow highlighted text that says, quote, Bunny having aggression issues, end quote?
I do.
And do you see the orange highlighted text that says, quote, has bit owner, end quote?
Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
And do you see the red highlighted text that says frequently biting strangers, end quote?
Yes, I do, but I don't understand it.
Did you ask the vet about filing down Bunny's teeth?
After Ms. Tarrant filed her claim against me, I approached the vet about avoiding a situation where I might have a similar claim, since someone was clearly claiming this dog injured them. That's all I said.
Do you have any idea why this medical record says asking about getting her teeth filed down?
They discussed different options for making a dog that would prevent this from being a claim in the future.
And do you see where it says discussed, that is not done?
Yes.
Do you understand that to mean that you asked the vet whether you could have Bunny's teeth filed down?
I think we discussed numerous ways of dealing with this.
So earlier you testified that Bunny had never showed signs of aggression to other animals, didn't you?
That I'm aware of. There are two other dogs that are with us and they get along great.
Can you see Plaintiff's Exhibit 7.1 on your screen?
I do.
And you see the highlighted part at the top that says patient history report and identifies you as the client and Bunny as the patient.
I do.
Do you see the highlighted text at the bottom of Plaintiff's Exhibit 7.1 where it says pet's grandfather were pet sitting pets and states that they killed a rat on the porch this AM?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Would you characterize Bunny as an alpha?
She's a very sweet dog. and she runs around a lot. That's how I see her.
Can you see plaintiff's exhibit 5 on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see on plaintiff's exhibit 5 where Miss Tarrant texted you, quote, "They can deal with her biting," end quote?
Uh-huh, I do.
And then do you see where you responded, quote, "Muzzle, POS's, file teeth, possibly," end quote?
I do.
And then you see where Miss Tarrant said, quote, "She charged across the room at me. I've never seen anything like it," end quote.
Mm-hmm.
And then you only responded with the word alpha, right?
Okay, I see that.
What did you mean by that?
I don't know.
What do you think you meant?
She's a dog who runs around and barks a lot.
Is this funny to you?
No, it isn't.
Objection. Come on, dude.
She's been very good for many years and never had any problems boarding or doing anything.
All right. I want to ask you about one of the defenses that you've raised in this case. Do you see plaintiff's exhibit 8 on your screen?
8. Sorry, where do you see that? Yes, I see that.
Okay. I'm going to scroll down to the second page. Do you see the highlighted text that says, quote, "The damages incurred by plaintiff, if any, were caused by the comparative and contributory negligence and actions of the plaintiff and or the comparative negligence and actions of other non-parties," end quote?
I do.
Is it fair to say that you don't have any proof that Miss Tarrant did anything wrong in this case?
I don't. I don't.
Do you have any proof for this defense that you're looking at on your screen?
Would you rephrase the question?
Are you aware of any evidence to support the proposition that Miss Tarrant did anything wrong?
I'm not aware. I just don't know. I wasn't physically present.
Did you report this dog bite to your insurer?
I did, yes.
And when did you call or otherwise report it?
Sorry, my computer may be shutting down. Let me just make sure I can activate it.
No worries.
Turned off automatically.
Are we back on?
Yes, we're on.
Yes, we're back on the record, Matt.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. All right, so I think that, so I'd asked if you reported the dog bite to your insurer. You said yes.
I did.
When did you report it to your insurer?
So when Ms. Tarrant, I hadn't heard from her for quite some time, and she reached out to me while I was working and told me that she had an issue with her leg. I said, well, hold on, and I will get you a consult with a colleague of mine who is an infectious disease specialist. He actually scheduled her that day. He normally has a 2-month waiting list, and I arranged for her to go in. At that point, she didn't show up to the appointment. And that's when I reported it to my insurance company.
Do you have any idea what date that was?
I can find, I think it was around August 30th, but I'd have to double check that.
Okay. Do you have some notes that you're looking at there?
Yeah, this is the text.
Okay. Did you printed some materials out to get ready for the deposition?
This and just a summary of the statement of facts.
Okay. I think I'm gonna mark your summary of the statement of facts as Exhibit A.
Okay.
To the deposition. If you will I guess you just, if you could take a screenshot of it on your phone and send it to your lawyer.
Sure.
So when you called your insurer on the around the 30th, did you give a statement to them?
I believe all I said was the woman claimed that she'd had a dog bite, and I was trying to help her, and it was clear she didn't want help. So I would like you to intervene.
Okay. And so would your statement be consistent with your testimony today?
I'm sorry, would you repeat that?
Sure. Would your statement that you gave to your insurer be consistent with your testimony today?
The statement I gave to my insurer, the statement of facts you're talking about?
No, what you said to your insurer, to USAA, would that be consistent with your testimony today?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. So today, even after going through all of these records and whatnot today, do you stand by your position that you have no responsibility for Ms. Tarrant's injuries?
No, I wouldn't say that. I clearly tried to help her at the time, and then I tried to help her afterwards. She had another physician who was treating her. I don't know who that was, but she was on antibiotics from someone else, as she told me. And then later, as I mentioned, out of the blue, she appeared or texted me showing me this, what was going on with her leg. And that's when I consulted Mitchell Blast, the infectious disease specialist.
Sir, so I don't think that really was an answer to my question. My question is, do you stand by your position that you have no responsibility for Ms. Tarrant's injuries?
I wouldn't say I have no responsibility. I'm not clear to what degree.
Okay. Is there anything you'd do differently if you could redo August 9th, 2019?
Not really. We addressed it. It was minor. She, at the time, dismissed it and wanted to go to dinner. Did not complain of any symptoms. And no.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Ms. Tarrant on the record?
Well, it's unfortunate this has come to this point. I hope she's doing well.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. Those are all the questions that I have.
Okay.
All right, cool. We can go off the record. I'll talk to him about signature.